fucking around with all this fluff today, dude. All right. Streamlabs is live. It's taking a second as per usual.
Recording in progress.
Rushing. And we are live. YouTube actually was first today. So maybe we're coming around. Maybe YouTube is starting to feel us out a little bit. Because we used to have a lot of YouTube trouble.
No, YouTube is mad hating, bro. Oh,
yeah,
shit,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, YouTube is kind of being chill today. Twitch is the one that's giving me trouble.
Fucking...
There they are. Okay.
We play like 30 seconds of music, and that's the motherfucking thanks we get, dude.
YouTube's trying to tax us already, dude. We're just getting started, man. That email was aggressive.
There you go.
What can you do?
So...
We're live, though. We're good on both platforms. We're chilling.
Cool. Zoom. Is that the biggest you can make us on for the output for Streamlabs?
You want the pictures bigger?
Can you make it bigger?
I mean, a little bit, but then they get really close to each other. Hold on. Watch.
Because if I can't get the top of my head, I don't know if I can do the show.
Oh,
right now,
no, I mean,
I see.
Oh, shit. I see. Sorry.
I see forehead only, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, dude.
No, that's my bad.
There you go. And I see it. Oh, now this is good.
Yours was cut off. Mine was not. I didn't realize that. All right, there we go. Yeah, we got your whole head in the frame. This is much better.
All right. And that's as big as it goes?
Yeah, that's good. It's not cutting anything off.
I feel like we're going to have so many upgrades. It's going to be fucking wild, dude. It's going to be lit.
We're getting there.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, dude.
Okay. Twitch, YouTube, what up? Okay. And we are starting the show. Let's make it happen.
Send it.
Dudes, what up? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate you. I'm Mark.
I'm Vic.
And we are To Live and Talk in LA.
That was a good intro, dude. I like that one.
You know, I'm just saying, like, fuck it. I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z, H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy.
You're
what
a big
can I
fan,
say?
and it shows, dude. And I'm good.
Yeah,
with it.
you know, people do a lot of homages to bands. I feel like rappers don't really get their due like that.
You're too thug to do a band homage, dude. It's got to be somebody with bars.
I know.
That's just you, man.
Well, I could do I Touch Myself by the Divinyls.
That's a banger.
That's one of my karaoke songs. That's when I'm
that song at like gas stations and just going loud. And people are like, "Whoa, this guy's crazy." Whatever.
In my repertoire of karaoke songs, I feel like I can let you in on that now. When I am lit and I see a lot of ladies in the house for a karaoke bar, I will do Beyonce, Irreplaceable.
Okay, that's a good one. The ladies love that.
Ladies love that because everyone starts singing. Everyone starts singing to the left.
Yeah.
Or in my camera, this way. Right?
They jump in immediately, and everybody loves the chorus of that song. That's a crowd pleaser for sure.
You must not know about me. You must not know about me. That's a banger.
Yeah.
T-Pain, Buy You a Drink is another one.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a little bit of singing off key. Then there's a little bit of rapping with the Young Jeezy part or Young Jock.
Yeah, that song's got some range. You're doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, 350 a shot, one for you, one for me. I'm in, dude. And then the other one is I am extremely going hard in the paint. I grab a girl that I know and I put her on a chair and I do Divinyls. I Touch Myself.
You put her on a chair? Wow, this is the whole thing.
It's a production.
That'll burn the whole place down, dude. I don't know. That might be a little too good.
Well, I mean, again, that's
charge
8
for that.
Yeah, that's 8 tequila shots in, Mark.
True. You don't get to see that very often. That's when you're peak performance.
That's it. Your karaoke songs, what are they?
When I do karaoke, I'm trying to do songs that resonate with me, less so the audience. So I'm going Rocket Man. Rocket Man's my fave. The thing is with that song, there's a real high note that I can't hit. It's a 50-50 shot. So I'm taking my shot, bro. And same thing, I have to be kind of lit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go all in, dude. But there's like, I just was doing it in the car the other day, and I just did not hit it. My voice just cracked, and I went off the cliff, dude. So it just depends, you know.
Well, karaoke is theater. It's a showman thing because if you're good at singing, karaoke is not really for you. It's
That's
for
true.
us plebs who can't
You
sing.
want to be somewhere in the middle, though. You don't want to be like
Yeah.
totally bombing at certain parts, you know. But it can be fun. I
Yeah.
guess that's true.
Well, if you're bad, you have to know your songs. Like
Yeah.
it's all about the song choice.
Right.
Because if you're doing Rocket Man, you're doing the high note. What you can do is hold your ear and then try to do it. Because then, oh my God, you're so funny because you can't hit the note, but you're doing the thing that makes you look like you're hitting the note,
That's
right?
funny. I like that. Do some of those like little hand things that Christina Aguilera does. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was at a karaoke bar. Funny you say that. There's some woman outside. I was sitting outside with my friends. And there and start singing, and she's one of those people that like froze up and got really nervous and just shut down. And then all the like women banded together and like sang for her, and some of them went up and hugged her, and it was like a
Oh,
scene from a movie. And I'm like, what's going on? Like this is
that's
so weird.
that's from the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants right there.
Dude, it like came right out, and it was actually really nice.
Mhm.
And she
Yeah.
was like crying by the end of it and stuff. And I'm just like, damn,
What song was it?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
You
But I
just
was just
remember
like,
the moment.
I
Yeah.
was just like, dang, I remember how I felt because I was just like flabbergasted by how like women can support each other, like at
Mhm.
random like that. You know what I mean? I just don't see dudes coming up and rescuing me that same way. Like
Yeah.
dudes are a little ruthless, dude.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
and then there's the person who gets too drunk and gets emotional, and they start to have your like. I mean, like along the same lines of what you said is they dedicate a song. That could be me, honestly. Like because to buy you a drink was
Yeah.
me and my dude song Punch, and if I do that song, maybe I'll cry. Maybe next time we go to karaoke bar, I might cry. Come through, and then we'll roll the dice and
That
see
could
if
be
I cry.
fun.
Cry and I say 150 a shot, one for me and one for you, and they just start sobbing, and someone has to carry me off the stage. Like it'll be like James Brown. I go on one knee, someone puts a coat over me, and then they just carry me off.
That's an epic kind of escape, though. You know, if you have something
Yeah.
planned like that, you could do anything. You could do that anywhere. You could be at jury duty, and if you just drop down like that, and some dude shows up
Yeah.
with a cloak, and you just vanish, you're like, whoa, who was that guy?
Just puts me on that.
That.
Yeah. See in the chat, nothing ruins it more than a professional going up to sing. I remember when this one chick went up and she did opera. It was a legit opera song.
That's kind of cool.
It was cool, but she was good. And
Yeah.
that's where it's like, okay, dude. Now that you're going into this whole thing, and now it's like 5 minutes long, and I'm just waiting to do closing time or some other
This is
bullshit.
for
And
normies. We just want to have fun.
yeah,
You're
and
invading the space because
Mhm.
now we
We're
all
not
look
really-
like shit.
we're not feeling it anymore, dude.
Yeah.
We're just not.
Yeah.
Normally we don't do birthday shout outs, but I'm in the chat right now and I see Alco Poco. It's his birthday today, guys. So
Hey, happy birthday.
that's all you get, dude. Just that one happy birthday.
I'm done.
we
There
don't-
you go.
We don't do birthday shout outs, dude. He's like
This
I
is a
feel like
real
you're like
show.
yeah, it's a real show. Show business, the greatest show on earth, and we can't just really pander to everybody. So you don't get any more than that one happy birthday shout out. I feel like you're kind of the same, along the same lines as me, which is you have your friends from like a long time, right?
My boys.
Yeah.
But I don't
Elementary
remember
or
their
middle school?
birthdays. I'm kind of a
Yeah.
dick that way. I'm really bad with birthdays, but we're all together in spirit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. There was a time when I embraced the fact that I didn't know shit. I was like, dude, if Facebook tells me your birthday, I know it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Other than that, like you have to tell me. But you know what I did recently? I updated my contacts.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me.
It's a very grown-up thing
And
to do.
I started putting birthdays in. So
Does it remind you though? Does it
Yeah,
go
you
anywhere?
I have to put a calendar reminder because it
That's
shows
the
up on the
thing.
calendar, and
Oh.
then and then it'll show up at the top, but it's easy to miss, so I have to like set a reminder. So anyone who is a real one has their birthday in my my phone.
Yeah, I have a few like people that I cannot forget. I put them
Mhm.
as a repeating calendar event, and then I just set it to repeat for like 12 years and hope like by then I'll be a different person, so I won't really need to remember that anymore. We'll see.
April 2nd is yours.
Wow, you're good.
I'm good. It was just your birthday. I know. When's my birthday?
Dude, I have no idea. I'm so sorry. I've been there for your birthday like multiple times though, but it's like
You
it's
have.
any time. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I feel like it's like a season. It's like cold. It's cold when it's your birthday. So
It's
I would
true.
say
So
it's
okay,
not
you're
summer.
you're getting warm, ironically. Can you give me a month?
Dude, didn't we just go for your birthday to the Gold Line, or was that Javi?
That was Javi's.
Fuck.
That was
Um,
Javi's. Mhm. When's my birthday, bitch?
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's like November.
Oh, there you go. See, it's
Is it?
November.
Oh,
Yeah, it is
wow, look at
November.
that. See, I
Yeah.
know how I felt, but I just am not good with the data. It's tough.
Yeah. That's cool, dude.
What day?
Uh,
Oh,
I'm a
that's too
Sagittarius.
private. I don't want to.
I'm a Sagittarius, obviously,
Saggy.
with my Virgo moons are rising, and it's November 26th.
All right, somebody write that down.
Write that down.
I
Write
don't have
that
time to do it on my phone right now. I'm in the show, but that's pretty good. November 26th.
down. While we're speaking about dates, April 20th, 5 p.m. at the Pasadena Ice House, your boy will be there doing another set. So watch me run it back for 6 minutes of fury, is what I'll call it.
Everybody knows jokes are funnier the second time. So come out, y'all.
Yeah, if you came
Enjoy.
last time, just know I'm doing it word for word, so you can actually do my set along with me.
You'll already know when to laugh. It's perfect.
You'll know when to laugh. You'll actually be able to telegraph the punchlines, and you can even do the setups. I'll let you do it with me. Like a rapper, I will hold my mic out, and then you can go ahead and do my jokes with me.
I'm in. I'm sold. Yeah, so we'll check it out, you guys. Try to
Yeah.
make it. Have you been on Instagram this week?
I have been on Instagram this week.
How have you been feeling from seeing everybody's Coachella photos? Because it seems like everybody's on a mission to prove they were at Coachella, and I missed out, dude. I
Well,
don't know.
I feel like I might be getting to the age where the people in my age group are done with Coachella.
Hmm.
There are people that still go, and dude, I am drunk right now if I've seen you this blurry.
There we go.
So I see people posting at Coachella, which is fine. I don't have FOMO because I don't want to go to Coachella. I'm old man in that sense, and I've been old man since I was 20. But I see people posting at Coachella, but I don't see it a lot, and I think it's because it's the age group. We're kind of aging
I'm
out
seeing
of
a
it.
lot, dude. Yeah, I'm still in it, and it's
Yeah.
like, you know what?
You're at
You're
the tail.
right. I'm glad I'm at the end of it too, though. Actually, I'm 32, so it's like these
Mhm.
are the tried and true, like ride or die people are still out there. But I'm
Mhm.
like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know that I don't want to stand in a field in the
Mhm.
sun for like 3 days. That sounds terrible to me, right? But I see them they taking these pictures, and I feel like there's certain pictures that everybody takes, or maybe they're all just doing the same shit over there. Like, there's only so many poses, but I just feel
Yeah.
like there's like a template that I'm seeing. It's kind of weird. It feels like it's not real.
Well,
I don't know.
I think if we can make this happen, it'll be a timely episode. We'll get the girls from the We Care a Lot podcast with Mel and Sam,
Mm.
because they're young,
Did they
they're
go to Coachella?
girls, and they go to Coachella.
Oh wow, I would love to pick their brain about that.
Yeah,
Actually.
and because every time I hear about Coachella, my shoulders slump. It's like, oh my God, like this seems like a fucking trek. And then when people tell me they camp, they don't sleep in
I
a
know.
in a bed in a
'Cause
five-star
you can't
hotel,
like
or
leave, right?
you could,
But
but
it's a
you got to
pain in the
deal with
ass.
the
Yeah.
logistics of coming in and out. And you're in the extreme desert heat, and from what I heard this weekend, it got extremely cold. And then there's people who camped out, or if you're like, or you have to pay like a crazy amount of dollars for a hotel or slash Airbnb.
Yeah.
And like going to a concert to see one person is a lot for me. It's like I have to be mentally prepared to go to
I don't even
the Hollywood Bowl.
recognize the Coachella lineups anymore. I look at them and I'm like, I only know like 4 people on this whole poster, and I feel like I'm kind of like I listen to trendy stuff, so I'm like I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on anymore because I don't know like all the DJs I don't know. That's fine, I accept that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that I'm just like, what is this?
I
Even the big
hear,
names.
yeah. Um, I just don't understand anything anymore. And someone was talking to me about it. It's like, oh, I saw, I don't know their name, like Charles XVFY, like it was like a Final Fantasy name, and I said, I don't know. I don't know who these people are anymore. I heard Lana Del Rey was like the headliner
Apparently, she looked
for.
amazing. That's what I've
I
heard.
mean, I can't
I
tell
don't know.
you. It's funny because everyone says like, "Oh, you know Lana Del Rey," and I know the name Lana Del Rey.
Yeah,
I could not name a song by Lana Del Rey.
same.
Actually, hold up, wait a minute. I'll take that back. I think she did a song with Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande called "Don't Call Me Angel."
I
I
could probably
think that.
like sing the chorus to like 2 or 3 of her songs if you just played it next to me, but I don't know
Mhm.
what they're called. Like gun to my head, I couldn't tell you anything, not even a single name.
Yeah.
You know, but she's really popular and she seems cool. Apparently, somebody in the chat says the point is to go and discover new music.
That actually is a fucking good point because
I don't know about that, dude.
okay, do this right now. Do this right now. And everyone who's listening, do this too. Look up the Coachella headline, like the lineup for the year 2002. Do that. And let's go back in time and let's remember what was hot in 2002.
Was
And then
there
Victor,
even
tell me,
Coachella in 2002? Let's see. I'm going back.
and there should be pictures of it.
There was.
And look at, because
Okay.
Coachella now is, Kanye's performing, Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, all the people who are the headliners, everyone goes to go see. But
Yeah.
Coachella wasn't that before. Coachella was literally in the essence of what Elif was saying. You were supposed to go and discover new
Check out
music,
stuff.
which
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't do that anyway. But go ahead. Who was that?
It's asking a lot for me to go check out new music for like days. I like music though. I don't know. Maybe I
Mhm.
like it. So okay, dude. There's 2 dates for Saturday. Main headliner Bjork. Yeah, Bjork. And then the next day, Sunday, I shit you not, it's fucking Oasis, dude. So they're just
Oh,
hitting hard. Yeah, dude.
oh my God.
Sunday, April 28th of 2002, they had Oasis, Prodigy, Foo Fighters, The Strokes. Like, man, that
Yeah.
what does that tell you? There you go.
That tells you know what that tells you too. It dates how Oasis is headlining over Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
I love me some Oasis, but like let's be real, Foo Fighters is a huge thing right now. Which I will tell you this. I don't know how you feel about this take right now, but I cannot listen to any Foo Fighters songs that are not their hits. I can't listen to like their deep
Yeah,
cuts, or if I
that's
try to go through the whole album, right after the drummer died. Was it the drummer or the guitarist that died earlier?
I couldn't tell you, dude, but I'm there with you. I'm only
I s-
listening to the main ones, you know.
And I said, you know what? He's dead. Let me go ahead and listen to it. I put on I don't even know, like maybe it's the self-titled with Everlong or something, or and Monkey Wrench, and I
Mm.
listened to it. I was like, don't like the song, don't really feel this one, and I'm like, ooh, don't want to be your monkey wrench, and I had to do that for 3 minutes, hit repeat, do that again, and then 9 more songs of shit I don't want to hear, and I say, I'm sorry, Foo Fighters, I can't. I can only listen to the hits.
Sorry, Foo Fighters, I gotta go. This is actually kind of a trip. I'm looking through these lineups now, and I think maybe I am just old because I see like, okay, 2004, the headliner was freaking Radiohead, dude. And then the next year you got Coldplay. That also tells you something about the years because Coldplay is not headlining Coachella anymore, dude. They have fallen from grace. But they were the main one, you know?
Yeah.
And then next night you get 9 Inch Nails. Like, I don't know. This seems so random to me. This was really about discovering music, I think.
Yeah, because like that was the 9 Inch Nails was a huge band. Don't get us wrong, but I mean, like for Coachella, I don't know if like that was the vibe then. And I think in when Bjork fucking headlines, that tells you everything I think you need to know about Coachella.
That is such a trip. Damn, Radiohead came back in 2017. I just missed it. I missed them. I would go now to see Radiohead maybe, but I'd rather just see like one, just see them at the Greek or something.
Yeah.
This just seems like too much, dude. It's too much at Coachella, you know. But I'm glad people are enjoying it. That's fine. Maybe they are going to just learn new stuff, but it just seems like it's just a lot for me, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody gets fucked up, and that's why you camp there, I guess, so you can just get hammered. But what about the next day? You know, it's like
I can't. I'm gonna do a quick pause break to see if we're gonna do a game here, which is I gave you my birthday. Don't say it, Victor, if you remember it. If you remember my birthday and you really want to go to my show Saturday at the Ice House in Pasadena at 5 p.m., I'll get you 2 tickets. You just have to be able to say my birthday, and you have to be there. That's it.
you can't sell the tickets.
You can't sell the tickets. You have to show up.
No refunds.
So
yeah.
we'll put it out there. I think that'll be fun.
All right. Anybody in the chat? You heard it live.
Yeah. But Coachella, I just don't want to do anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I don't,
agree.
I don't. And there's gonna be a second weekend, and we have to hear about it all over again.
I know. See more pictures.
And
You
it's
know, here's the
fine.
last thing about that. Actually, this is the last thing that I just remembered. There's like celebrities there, and it seems like they're also just like standing in the field. Like I saw a picture just earlier of Katy Perry just like standing in the middle of some grass with her friends taking a picture, and I'm like, is that what it is? Like, can you just go and just run into Katy Perry? Because that actually is kind of interesting, dude. You know, can I just go there and run into like Rachel McAdams or something, and just
Okay. You hit on something which I totally forgot, which is that was the only time I got FOMO, which was when I saw some of the girls from WWE there. I saw Liv Morgan there, and I love me some Liv Morgan. I'm here for the Liv Morgan Revenge
Yeah.
Tour, and she was there, and I said, oh, that would have been cool if I saw Liv Morgan. That would have been tight.
You're gonna run into like Anya Taylor-Joy there, or like freaking, some other young, I don't know, what the hell's her name? 11 from Stranger Things is probably there, just
Millie
partying.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she's there. So anyway, it's just like it's kind of interesting. They don't seem to be VIP; they're just amongst the commoners. So it's kind of cool.
Third Eye Portal. If you are gonna go, I will get you 2 tickets.
Third Eye Portal crushing it.
If you're not gonna go, then tell us, and I'll have another one for somebody else.
And all you guys have to do is copy paste because the answer's there. So unless we
Yeah.
have some
No.
deal with
If
it.
he's not coming, I'm changing the question.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably a better idea.
That like you have to earn it. So please confirm you will be there, and I will buy your 2 tickets. If not, then you're on your own, dude. So just play the game.
So you know
Be-
what I've
be-
been
be
what
on.
I've been doing lately? I told you I was just been kind of chilling at the house, just like nerding it out. I'm not gonna get into that, but what I will say is I've been watching. I was finishing up some anime. Again, not gonna get into it. That's it. And I was also watching Shogun. Right, it's a show in Japanese, and I've always been watching Japanese stuff. Play some games, whatever. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try and learn Japanese, dude. So I went and I downloaded Duolingo for the 5th time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got my history of trying to learn French. It's got me trying to learn German. It showed me on Turkish, doing a little bit. The farthest I ever got was German, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take on Japanese, dude, so that I can go to a trip to Japan and I can watch Shogun without subtitles. This is what was my plan. Okay, so I started doing this
Okay.
for 3 hours. I was fucking grinding, dude. That same day, I even got Duolingo Pro because somebody got me an Apple gift card. So I'm in. I'm strapped in. I'm ready to go. And then I started doing more homework. And it turns out that the Japanese have 3 different writing systems they use. And it also turns out the United States government ranks languages from difficulty to ease of learning for someone who speaks English. And Japanese is in the super hard department. And it just discouraged me, man. So now I'm already off the goal. Like I did it for 3 days in a row and then I quit because everybody's telling me how difficult it is. Even the
What's
government.
the easiest? What's the easiest language to learn?
That's a good question, and I was thinking of just going for that because what if I crack the code here and I just learn like 3 easy ass languages, and then I can say I speak like 6 languages, and people just think I'm some genius, you know?
Well, hey man, you tried. I mean, Japanese is hard, just by
It's
hearing it.
really hard, and they have this thing called kanji, and some of the words are a kanji, and there's no reason for it. It's just a bunch of lines. It's like 60 strokes, and it means volcano, and it's like, what the frick?
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard Japanese people on the phone?
Not really.
Okay. I'll we're gonna do this. I'll show you what they do, but you're gonna talk to me. So start just talking to me like we're on the phone.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Vic. How you doing?
Hi. Keep going.
Cool. So anyway, I'm on the train. Where are you gonna go to? Are you gonna be around for lunch?
Don't ask me questions. Just start talking to me because hi.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hey, yeah. So
We're really good at improv.
well, you started the conversation over
I
again. Anyway,
yeah. Okay, start over. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to the library right now. I'm about to get a book,
Hi.
and then I'm gonna maybe grab some lunch,
Hi.
and then I'm meeting with my friends after for some drinks.
Hi.
I'm not getting a lot of input here.
That's that's them acknowledging that they heard you. So not only is it the hardest language, but they're super polite too, because this is the truest form of active listening, is being Japanese.
I see what you're saying. They jump in between each thing to check in. That
To
can be
acknowledge it.
disruptive.
Because it can be disruptive, but also like how many times have you ever like called someone? It's like, hey man, like what's going? Like I just had a lot in my head, like like my boss is being shitty to me, and then chances are the other person on the phone for like me is playing on a crossword puzzle.
They're muting it and letting you go.
And they're letting you go. You're like, are you even listening to me? And you weren't there doing the active listening of height. So no one will really know if you're listening, but the Japanese people know.
What a proper language that is. They have a system to make sure you're listening all the way. We just blank out midway. Let me show you some of the easiest languages. Okay, Danish, apparently 24 weeks. So it says 600 hours you can learn Danish, Dutch, French, Italian, Norwegian, Portuguese, Spanish, Swedish. So those are all easy peasy. Okay. Category 4 languages, super hard languages. It takes 2,200 hours to learn these.
Okay.
Arabic, Chinese again, Japanese, and Korean. So I just gave up. I'm canceling my Duolingo thing. Or maybe I'll learn something else. I don't know.
No, you can learn French.
I could learn French, and that would be pretty cool. It still seems not that easy, though. 600 hours is a long time. Then again, how much time did I spend playing World of Warcraft? Like, I could have learned 8 languages.
But you finished Molten Core.
Dude, so true. I slayed the Lich King, so maybe it was worth it.
Yeah, I think you did all right in your life.
Thanks, dude.
Like, quite
Now I feel
honestly,
good.
you're doing all right. I have a question for you. Okay. You go out to eat, and something is wrong with your order. What do you do? And there's a
Good
reason why I'm
question.
telling this question. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I see.
like, there's a reason why, but I want to know what you would do, and there's levels to this. But just
I
by
was
the
gonna say, there's
by
like a
the
whole
true
bunch.
there, but just by that scenario I gave you, something is wrong with your order.
It would have to be egregious for me to say something. So typically, I don't say anything.
So what would be egregious? Like, paint the picture for me.
Okay, so if it's the wrong thing, but I'm down to eat it anyway, I'll take it. That's fine. Or if one of my like changes it didn't get acknowledged, they brought me as is. That's fine, right? But like, if it's like cold, I won't take it. Like I'll send it back. Or if it's like texture's off, I can't eat it, right? But if it's like wrong and it's still good and fresh, I've eaten that before. I'll just eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you found something in your food?
This is gonna make me sound gross. I've passed on hair. I've accepted hairs before, but anything beyond that is gonna be a no. Right? Anything that
Okay.
used to be alive, any other body parts, nothing like that.
Okay. The reason why I ask, and again in the chat, tell us how like, do you correct the order? Do you like? We want to know.
Yeah. How off base am I? Is that where are you guys at? We'll see.
Like what's the common like? What's the discourse here? I say this because Saturday night, hanging out with the dudes. We go drinking. It's 2:30, like it's 2 a.m. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and it's closing time. So we decide, okay, we're gonna go home. But one of my friends says, I'm gonna go somewhere to eat, and I say, I will go with you. I got you. I'm gonna come with you.
Okay.
So we all go, like the sisterhood of the traveling pants, and we go, and what happens is we order at this diner, and we sit down and eat. I get a tuna melt. My dude to the right gets steak and eggs. The one to my left, Javi gets the fucking flapjack combo. Okay, like breakfast.
Typical, yeah.
I'm eating the tuna melt. Tuna melt is in fuego. I'm like, back to what I said before. You can't elevate a tuna melt. It has to be in the cheap ingredients for it to be good. Can't
Just
do it.
simple sandwich.
And that's what it was, a simple sandwich. I finished the sandwich, and you know, like the little bit of tuna is like on the plate, and I say, I'm in on this tuna. I like this. I'm hungry, so I get the
scared.
fork. I get the fork. I pick it up, and when I look at the when I look at the tuna, I see a hair, and I'm thinking, okay,
Okay, yeah. Take me through your process.
I was like, not a big deal. Like, at the moment, I'm thinking, not a big deal. Could be me. It could be my hair.
Yeah, that's the first question. Could it be my own? Is there any
It could be
world?
so
Okay.
I have to kind of like understand, like, okay, whatever. So I take the hair from the tuna, and I'm pulling it, and it's stuck in the tuna. It can't be my hair. It cannot be my hair because it's in the
It
tuna.
was there before the tuna was made. It was there while the tuna was created.
And it was kind of long. It was kind of
Fuck.
long. It was
That
kind of long. I
sucks.
pulled it out and I said, "Fuck, dude! Like, I kind of don't want to finish this anymore." I
How much
already
sandwich
finished
did
the
you have left?
sandwich.
Oh
I
yeah.
had no, I had no sandwich left. No
Yeah.
moss on the sandwich. I then put down the fork and I'm like, dude, this kind of like ruined it. I don't want to eat this. And I say, I'm gonna just tell the server, like, let him know, like, hey, not a big deal, but I just want to let you know for like the next tuna melt order, like, there's hair here. Immediately, I'm in the middle because we're sitting at the bar of the diner. Two of my dudes say, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop being a bitch, bro.
Wait,
Don't
wait,
don't
pause.
say anything."
There's a good question in the chat from Acapulco. How much curl was there on his hair? Was there any curl?
It wasn't curly. If they were getting like,
Was it thick?
no, it was like a strand of hair.
Okay, that's
I
more
feel like,
acceptable. Because if you get a bold hair, you know where that's from, dude. You know.
yeah, if you get a bunch of hairs, like if I were to go down my pants right now, which will be for the 50th episode, and pull out like some pubes, like there's a very telling tale of like what pubes look like when they're just extracted,
You could
right?
have a single pube, but it's like it's got some weird, it's all crumply or white curly, and it's like
Yeah.
a bold. I say
Hmm.
bold. It's like a thick hair.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is kind of like a long strand of hair,
Okay. It's
and
probably okay.
that's what I'm hoping for. This is me trying to, you know,
You're trying to convince yourself you don't have hepatitis or something right
I'm,
now,
tr-
right?
I'm trying to bargain. Yeah, I'm trying to bargain with the situation here. And what I say, like, what do you mean don't tell the server? Uh,
Yeah.
and they're like, dude, you're being a bitch, bro. It's not a big deal, just one hair. Like, just let it go. And I said, oh, I could let it go, but I'm not going to ask for a refund. I'm not going to ask for any free things. I'm just going to tell them, like, hey, just as a heads up. That was the only thing I was going to do. I was not bitching about the food. I didn't have an issue eating it. It didn't make it seem like it was disgusting. I was in on this. I ate the food. And then what I do is I'm like, these guys are going to keep letting me have it. I just say, I totally lie. I completely fucking lie. And if it makes me a liar, then it makes me a liar. But I
What did
say,
you
all right,
lie?
whatever. Because immediately, right when the server came, I'm like, hey, just leave your heads up. There's a fucking hair in here.
You have
And they're
to.
like,
You have to.
yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, you're what a bitch. And I was like, dude, I'm not trying to fight the place or close the place down. I actually like my food, and I'd go back 110%. I'd go back. But the whole thing of like, they were just jumping on my back about this shit. And I was like, guys, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm giving the gift of feedback. It's what I learned at my old jobs.
Dude.
And I
I
was
don't
like, hey,
know. Those dudes are wild because I would have shown her that chunk of turkey or tuna like a hypnotist, bro. If it was hanging on the hair, I would have made a scene. I don't give a fuck. It's there.
yeah, I
You
mean,
have
see,
to.
like, I felt it was the right move to say something.
Yeah.
I had to say something. That was the good person side of me. Again, I'm not trying to get anything from it. The server was like, "Oh my God, that's terrible. Like, can I get you a slice of pie?" And
Probably had hair in it, dude.
yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, like, okay, like, look, I'm not above the little hair in my tuna. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know if I want. Like, if it's in the pie, I'll eat the pie too. Sexual innuendo. But like, if it's kind of like now you're we're rolling the dice here. There's already food here that you've given me that is hair. Is the pie safe? Mind you, I'm about 7 beers deep, and I say, yeah, okay, I'll eat the pie.
Yeah, if I was drunk, I'm in
I'm
today.
in. I ate the pie. I
On
110% ate the
another
pie.
day, I maybe say, I'll take like a voucher. Can you comp me something? I don't want to come back here. You know.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was my my story. I will give you another story too. I was wearing my Smashing Pumpkins t-shirt,
Oh, sick.
and in the bathroom, I'm taking a piss, and some guy says, "Dude, are you a fan?" And I don't know what I'm wearing because I'm always fashionable, so and I'm kind of an icon, so
Could
I
be
wasn't really
anything.
sure. It could have been anything. Could have been my ICP Juggalo t-shirt for all I know.
Sick.
And and um I look down, it's my Smashing Pumpkins t-shirt. It's like some Asian guy, like younger, like looked like he was a cool, like he's cool into music and stuff like that. Could be in
Okay.
the K-pop band, like an alternative version. And I don't know, something took over, man. Something took over where I like following up on the story of like, do you look like a poser when you don't know the Dodger score? I felt like I had to engage in a conversation to show my worth that I could wear the t-shirt.
Did you start
And
rattling off song names, or what'd you do?
no, I told him I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, dude, this is my favorite. Like, this is my favorite album by Smashing Pumpkins for sure. And I'm like, I was like, that I've been going down the rabbit hole of listening to them again, and this is my favorite album. And like, what I did as a like I turned it on him. I was like, have you heard their newest album? Like,
Oh,
and I asked him, what do you think about their newest album? Because I have thoughts on that. And I hear it, and he's like, I told him I heard it, and he's like, he was telling me how he didn't like it, not their best work, and I was like, all right, cool. I was able to spar to
yeah, you
show that
held your own for
I
sure.
wasn't that much of a poser to wear my Smashing Pumpkins Melancholy and Infinite Sadness album shirt.
Did
So
you
I did
feel
that.
like you kind of punked him? Like, did you beat him, or did you guys just draw?
No, I held my own. It's
Okay,
like I'm going up against a heavyweight, and all I did was just run out the clock.
that's fine, dude. Because
Mm,
yeah,
no.
who engages with someone wearing a Smashing Pumpkins t-shirt? This guy's a freaking psycho. You're lucky to be out of there.
Yeah.
Wow.
People will actually. I don't know. I don't have a lot of band shirts anymore. I used to have a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But people will talk to me about the Smashing Pumpkins, and I don't have a good. I know Siamese Dream. I know Melancholy and Infinite Sadness, and I know they have an album that's about 4.5 hours long that I try to listen to, and I was like, I'll come back to it later. And I know
Dude,
Adam or
they're right up
Atum.
there with Lana Del Rey for me. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you a Smashing Pumpkin song off the top of my head, you know. But I know they're a thing. People like it.
Can I tell? Did I tell you that a bar turned off the jukebox on me because I played Creed and Nickelback back to back? Did I tell you that?
No, when was this recent? Because I've
It
been
was a couple.
waiting for this to happen. It's
It's a
bound to
couple weeks
happen.
ago. Uh,
Wow.
I saw the jukebox, and I said, "I got your boys got
Here we
credits, dude."
go. Time to ruin everybody's night. Let's get it.
I got like it was like LeBron James. I took the fucking talc powder and just started dusting the hands and threw it up in the
Mm,
air. And then I just said, "Okay, I'm playing My Sacrifice." Oh no, I played higher. I played higher.
that's a good
Because
song, though. Everybody knows that song.
dude, honestly, it's like I know it's kind of like butt rock or something, but it's kind of a banger. And I don't know why people like
Everybody
it's a
can get
fine
hyped
song
to
for me.
that. Like
Yeah.
that's like your montage. You know, uplifting. It's good.
Yeah. And so I'm kind of just like sitting there. I'm like, okay, now I play Nickelback. How you remind me? I'm gonna go through the hits in my head, and then eventually I go to the app on my phone, and the jukebox is offline, offline. And then
Just randomly like that. They just turned it off on you.
yeah, then I went to the bartender when we were ordering another drink, and I tell him like, yo, like, is the jukebox not working or something? And the guy's like, oh, we had to turn it off. I'm like, why? He's like, someone was playing like some shit. I was like,
Some asshole played bad music. Wow.
sorry guys, I thought you wanted money. That's $2 that you would have never had if it wasn't for me.
They would rather sit in silence than listen to Creed. That's crazy. That's offensive.
I don't know, man. Fucking haters probably my downfall, dude. I don't want to go back there. I'll go
They just
back,
they
but
wanted you to play more Drake. That's
I
what everybody
know.
wants. Just play Drake everywhere. That's what they want playing everywhere all the time
Yeah, that's all they want, dude.
now. You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
I that's fine.
Did you hear about this heist in the valley in Silmar? It was like on
I,
Easter. I'm super late to this. Did you hear about this?
I remember hearing, but it's totally like escaping my mind.
So, some I was like, I heard about this. I was having someone fix my air conditioner unit, and they're like, "Oh, did you hear about that thing in Silmar?" And I was totally,
Mhm.
it already happened. It was done. It was on the news for like 2 days before I found out.
Mhm.
But basically, some dudes on Easter Sunday broke into a like guard vault, like a guarded truck vault,
That's right.
and
Yeah.
they
Okay.
stole like $100 and something million or something.
Hmm.
Um, no, 30 million, 30, not 130 million, $30 million
Hmm.
in cash. It's just gone. They took it through the roof. Apparently, it was like 1,300 pounds of cash. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did they get away?
They got, yeah, they got away. It's
Oh,
fucking
nice,
Danny
dude.
Ocean, dude. Had to be.
I love that.
That is like an Ocean's 11
Yeah.
style heist. Like they
Yeah.
probably had some little acrobat dude.
Uh-huh.
They had a late like the demolitions guy. They did it.
Yeah. That's a
Kind of
feel good
inspiring.
story.
Yeah.
That's a feel good story. Like, what was the vault? Because what the hell's in Silmar that has $30 million on
Dude,
hand?
I don't know why that was the first mistake, was putting their money in Silmar, but it's too late now. You know, apparently it was an inside job, had to be. That's what they're saying on the radio, right? But I was like, that's wild. And the people on the radio are like, yeah, but they can never do anything with it. Like you can't do anything with that much cash. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I understand I can't like buy a house with it, but it'd be pretty nice to just have like $1,000 cash on you every day. Like you can kind of just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you can sell if you want to be smart, sell the money for like less, and then you
Yeah.
flip it for less, dude. It's like selling for food stamps.
That's
You're like,
true.
here's
I
a
would just
rack.
be like, I
I'll
would
sell
just
for
never
600.
pay for gas again. Like,
Mhm.
you know, all the shopping you ever want to do, you could do. Like, yeah, you gotta pay your rent and like other stuff. But I feel like you could just like buy anything. You would just be kind of
Mhm.
comfortable forever, and you gotta just get a decent enough job to pay your mortgage. You know,
Yeah. And who's
totally
checking the
doable.
cereals anyway?
I don't know.
Of the money.
Who the hell's doing that? But it's like I don't think you can do it. Like, I think if I stole like $300,000 cash, I can't just deposit parts of it every month. They're gonna be like, "Where's this coming from?" Like, I don't know who's checking, but somebody's checking.
You gotta launder it, dude.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
buy-
gotta get a business, a fake business to do it or whatever.
You gotta buy a car
Car
wash,
wash.
like in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, yeah, that's
No,
true.
it's funny you mentioned that because it made me. I do remember it, and it made me think of the North Hollywood heist. Do you remember that?
The shootout one that made
The shootout.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was a kid when this happened, and my dad recorded it. So I don't know if we still have a VHS tape somewhere, but there. I mean, I think that's the
Recorded
reason.
it from across the street or like on
No,
TV?
on TV, on
Oh,
TV,
okay.
and I was reading about it, and it's crazy because this is at the time the LAPD. They only had handguns,
Yeah.
and the dudes who were robbing the place had fucking AKs and M4s and everything like that. They had shit that would take over North Korea. They had like a fucking bag with them, and the LAPD had to go to a gun store and load up on their weapons
to
to
borrow
combat these
stuff.
dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, if you're the reason why the LAPD is strapped the way it is because of that day. That's crazy.
It's like the Unabomber, dude. These guys do one thing, one stupid thing, and they fuck it up for everybody. Now we all have to take our shoes off. You know? Damn it.
9/11, dude. Like it's funny because in my world there's a pre 9/11, post 9/11, and when you watch TV shows, spoiler alert of Ross and Rachel and Friends, like when they wait is that no they Rachel shows up back at home, never mind, but like to be able to go through the fucking loser, okay, but like to be able to like run through the gate at the time, like you could do that and stop the person
So
because you
true.
love them.
That's not
Now
like
you can-
logistically possible anymore.
it's a sign of the times, dude. Like 9/11 fucked everything up.
You know what else is weird? So OJ
What?
died, right? Did we talk about that
Mm.
last week? He was
No,
not
we
dead
did
yet.
not. He was not dead
He
yet.
was
The
still
juice
alive
was
last
still
week.
loose. The
Yeah.
juice was still loose last week.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I don't have a whole lot to say about this, right? Because this is kind of before my time, I feel like. And you know, there's the whole thing. Everybody thinks whatever, fine. What I thought was really weird about this, because I've been, reading and seeing articles and stuff about it now, is that people were like watching the Bronco chase on TV. Like millions of people were watching this, and like people were showing up in person and like running up to the car and stuff. And it's like that is so weird to me because I don't know the last time I've given a crap about like a high speed chase, and I just feel like
Mhm.
people are different now. I think there's been a cultural change. I don't want to talk about him dying or what he did or whatever. I just want to talk about how weird it is that people were running to be in that high speed chase and like talk to him in the car. Because I don't think
Yeah.
people care anymore. Who fucking cares, dude?
As a kid, when that all went down, I don't think we understood how big OJ was. The OJ Simpson was a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Heisman
Actor or
winner.
whatever. Yeah.
He
Football
did a
player.
lot. And to add to his resume, he brutally murdered his wife and the waiter, or whatever it is. He did that. He was that dude. Well, apparently, allegedly, I guess.
I mean, we'll never know now.
And so I mean, like, you see OJ in your hood, you're like, yo, I want to talk to this guy. Like, what up?
Just like run out to the car and what are you gonna say? Like,
I don't know.
what? Some dude walks up to them as they're pulling to the house and he like pushes them away, and it's like, I don't know. I just feel like to be like seeing it on TV and being like, oh shit, that's near my house, and like mobilizing and running out there. It's just like so strange, and I just feel like nobody could be bothered to do that at all anymore. Like my parents will tell me, oh, did you see that high speed chase? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like I don't even know how you find out about those.
High speed. Well,
You'd be watching the news.
high speed chases are kind of like a thing for LA.
It's
Like,
an LA thing for sure.
It's an LA thing for sure, and it's on Reddit. It's along the lines of an earthquake, which is if you go on the Los Angeles subreddit and after an earthquake, there's a race to post who like felt the earthquake first.
Yeah.
Car chases are in that too, so everyone's kind of enamored with that. I don't know if I'm gonna run up to it because I don't really have that much investment in it, but I mean, I'm always captivated by it, and I'm always like, I've gotten older to the point where I always want to clutch my pearls, like, oh my god, he almost hit the car. Oh my god, I always
Yeah.
do that now.
I react more strongly and like physically when I see people about to crash as well, like in my car. I'm like, and I'm looking and I'm like, no, and I stick my hand out like that. I didn't used to do that.
Hmm.
I think our hearts have grown.
That's true. I don't know, man. I see Spooky the 13th in the chat. I just want to give him a shout out because yesterday on the League of Ridiculous Conversations, they had a great conversation, the tournament bracket of which Disney character would you fuck, and I thought that was like
Wow.
worth mentioning here.
That's my kind of content. I love that.
Yeah,
Who won?
I mean, I think for the females, Jessica Rabbit.
oh,
I
that's
feel
a
like
good choice.
that's an easy one because I mean, obviously, I'll take Jessica Rabbit.
Yep.
But I think the sleeper for me, and again, another easy pick that we all like love as dudes that are sick and perverted, but also right, is
Wait,
Miss
say it on
Incredible.
3.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
did you say it already?
I did. You didn't hear it?
What'd you say?
On a count of three. On
One.
three.
Okay.
One, two.
3. Tinkerbell.
Miss Incredible.
Oh,
Not-
Miss Incredible. So true. So true. I
Tinkerbell.
thought you were going more fucked up, so I said Tinkerbell.
No, I said the
you're a
most
sick
obvious
bastard.
one. So
Oh,
obvious
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're sick fucks because we're trying to fuck cartoons, and that's something.
Just as a base, that's already bad. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
But like, and like, there's always the talk of the chick from Lilo and Stitch, the older sister.
Well, he drew all the women in that whole art style. They were all
Yeah.
thick.
Well, the my sleeper, Elsa from Frozen. I like that. I like.
You like
There's
the
something
pale?
about her. Yeah, they're like the pale thing. That's kind of nice.
Okay.
I'm in on that one. I like.
I want to know
I
if
feel like-
Ariel made it on the board, or is that too weird? Again, am I something wrong with me?
I mean, you tell me, like, because I wasn't there for the whole conversation. Like, I tuned in and I was able to catch like a good chunk of it. I mean, Ariel, I mean, can get. Are you talking about pre legs with the fins or post?
I mean both. Whatever, you take your pick. I just think she's pretty. I like redheads.
Yeah, no,
So
Elsa's mine because I like your boy runs hot after 4 pumps, and I'm like if she can cool the room down, I'm like, all right, cool,
that's
bet. Like I'm
actually a
in.
major perk, dude. If you
That's yeah, dude. I'm running hot, just like a gust of fresh air, and it's a
yeah.
little cold. I'm like, all right, thanks, Elsa. I'm good for another 8 pumps, and
Otherwise,
I'm
you gotta
good.
go stand in front of the fan. You gotta take a break, take your shirt off, and go stand outside on the porch, dude.
You're like, hold on 1 second. You just stand up. You're like, oh. No, like yeah, Elsa's my top one. The one part I thought because it was very inclusive of them was to do the male version of this too, and I thought I didn't agree with of this winner and Anthony if I got it wrong. It was Gaston versus Hercules.
I would have thought that's the matchup. They're hunks, dude.
But which which one are you fucking?
Um, Probably Gaston, dude.
That's what I'm saying too, dude. We're so alike. It's kind of
Yeah,
gross.
we get
I
each
feel like we
other.
agree a lot. Yeah, because like, see, we're talking about like I think we all identify with Hercules as dude, like as the nice, because he's such a nice guy and like he's a god, like and
Yeah,
he's fighting for, but like, you know, we're not looking for nice guy. We want
Gaston's
to like,
cooler,
yeah,
dude. Yeah, for
Gaston,
sure.
Gaston will rearrange a chick's guts and then like stiffer with the bill after a Cheesecake Factory. Like, I got hold up, I
He's
forgot
that
my wallet in
dude.
the car.
Yeah,
He leaves her at Cheesecake Factory after pounding down like an Evelyn special at and
that's true.
cheesecake and ordering appetizers, and that's what he would have done. And that's why I'm like, he's the ultimate fuckboy.
I
So
think he's
I
the
thought,
dude that women want,
Mhm.
and then they eventually settle for Hercules once they get that out of their system.
I
Everybody needs a
know,
round of Gaston.
yeah, Gaston, dude, don't pass on Gaston. Mm.
That's a great bracket.
Yeah, so like that, give him a listen.
Good for them. Yeah, that's worth checking out. I gotta go.
Oh, see, Elif is doubting. I doubt he will not even get to the guts.
Damn, she's calling out Gaston for having
I mean,
a
yeah.
small, less
I,
equipment.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like when you, as do like, we have to like. I think me and you are nice dudes. I think we're
Yeah,
nice dudes. So when we see these guys who are like we call Chads, like look at him, how's he getting all the girls? I'm like, there has to be something there.
she
He
thinks
has
he's
to have money.
compensating for something.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I don't know. We need to
He
look
just
up something online to tell us. I don't know.
maybe he's gay
He could
and he's
be
overcompensating. Like that's the Beauty and the Beast
closeted.
2024. Yeah, that's why he's so angry.
Is the Beast gay? Is
No,
that a
because he gets the
theory?
bill.
Oh,
No,
okay, yeah. I was
yeah,
like, what?
he gets.
What are
No,
we
I'm talking
talking
about
about?
Gaston. Gaston is gay
Yeah,
and he's angry. He
yeah.
can't be that.
Wow. Well, we have some a Gaston hater.
Dude,
Noted.
she's not a fan, dude. I get
Heard.
it. Oh, speaking of the bank, did you see this? Brazilian woman brings dead uncle to the bank.
Damn, I had not seen that. It's just like a weekend at Bernie's
It
kind of
essentially is.
situation.
Erica de Souza Vieira Nunes got caught on camera earlier this week in Rio de Janeiro, where she appeared to have a corpse with her. She attempted to secure some financing about a $3,400 loan. So she brings a dead dude for $3,400.
Dude, that video is so bad. I'm looking at it right now, and
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Dude, the guy's dead. Like,
She's just like his head keeps going back, and she
Mhm.
keeps just lifting it up. Like that is so bad.
well, I don't think this is the worst part. I think like I mean, this is a bad situation. I will say this for Erica. I think that was her name. I read her name as that. Yeah, when Erica like brings his body to the bank, that's not the worst part of the story. I think the worst part of the story is leading up to the death because she's watching him like a hawk, waiting for him to die. And I don't think she has that dog in her to kill him. So she
No,
has to watch him die of natural causes over time. And she's just waiting for that moment saying, "Oh, when he dies, I am going to take him to the bank and it's going to be so sick because I'll get $3,400."
she had some shoes and like extra clothes in the trunk ready to go. Right as soon as he croaked, she just threw his ass in the car and geared him up, dude.
Yeah.
She was waiting.
And they recorded it.
A be
They
own
recorded
family, dude.
a,
Wrong.
a dead dude at the bank. I feel like that would ruin my day if I was the bank teller.
I think so. I think seeing a dead body is pretty alarming, especially if somebody is like using them as like a puppet. It's just wrong. I wish they
What
didn't
do you-
blur some of this stuff though. Like, I don't know. Is that wrong of me? Like, let me see.
Well, Google more. I'm sure you'll see his face.
I bet you it's
Is that-
on
I don't like, yeah,
live
just seeing,
website.
yeah, seeing the dead body at work is not what you kind of like sign up for at the bank. I mean, in theory, sure, someone can come through and shoot the place up to like rob the place, but like you don't expect that. You know, there's certain places you don't expect to see a dead body. That's one of them.
Yeah, bank jobs are supposed to be like chill and easy. It's supposed to be cushy, you know? No boots on the ground stuff.
I kind of like if there's one thing, because I'm kind of old school in a sense where I don't really like technology taking over for certain things. I'm glad I don't have to to interact with a bank teller anymore.
I like bank tellers.
I don't, because like you know, you're like trying to be smooth, Rico Suave, talking about shit, and all of a sudden they see your bank
They know how
statement.
broke everybody is. That's true.
Yeah, but
Can't
it's
fool
like,
a bank teller.
I mean, you have to either really own it or like just go to the fucking ATM and pay the $7 surcharge.
Thing is, though, they see people who are so far worse than we are. Probably they're like shaking their head, like, "Yeah, you can have this $5, right?" Like they're
Yeah.
you're pulling out nothing. That's like when I go to the gas station and like, you ever go to the gas station and you only put like 3 gallons of gas in your car, and do you worry that like people in the other cars that are filling up are looking at you like, "This dude's a broke bitch, dude. He just put 12
Yeah.
bucks in his car." Like, that sucks, you know?
Dude, I wish I wish I took a picture of this. And I don't like I pulled up at a pump and they literally put in $1.16 on there.
Dude,
It was $1.16.
it's tough.
And I remember thinking, and I never took the picture, and it's one of my life's biggest regrets. It's right there. Not taking a picture, because there was someone in life that much more worse than me that they put in $1.16. For all we know, you know, when people come up to you and ask for cash because they need some gas, that person was probably the one that needed it, because they put in $1.16 when at the time it was probably about, depending on where you are in your where you live, you're probably paying on average $5 a gallon.
That
And you paid
nozzle's just gonna
$1.16.
sneeze in your car. That's it. That's what you get for $1. You can't get shit. That's crazy. I feel for that person, man. People keep making me feel bad at the gas station. I was on my way to Panda Express a couple weeks ago, and I pulled over at the gas station to just get some before. And this dude's out there like, "Hey, man, I'm down really bad." He's like, "Can I buy your gas on my Amazon card, and you just pay me back, and that way I can keep the 5% rewards?" I was like, "Fuck, dude. That sucks. I don't have any cash for you, and I'm not letting you do this weird scheme, but I'm sorry." Like, I couldn't help him, but it's tough. You see tough stuff at gas stations because people need gas, dude.
Oh,
And they're open
dude.
late. So you get all the weirdos.
I
He was out there selling
I
like button-up shirts and stuff from his closet.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is tragic.
I feel bad, but it's like enough people. It's just like the Unabomber, like you mentioned earlier. You feel bad, and you can't really do anything about it. You're like, all right, I'll just move on, because
Can't
everyone's
help all
ruined
these
it.
people. Yeah.
Everyone's ruined it for you.
If I went around giving every homeless guy I saw $1, I would be out of money eventually because there's so many of them here. You know, I don't have that much. I just don't.
No.
There's too many homeless guys.
How's
And-
our friends at
and
YouTube?
women.
Yeah. How's our friends at YouTube doing? Any good chats in there?
You know, the YouTube people, that's where our quiet listeners
they're-
go.
Yeah, they're zenned out. They can't like handle.
Yeah, they're like radio people. They don't really engage, but they're there. They're having a good time.
That's
And we're
life,
there
dude.
for them if they need
Yeah.
us. So I check in every once in a while.
Did we talk about April Fools?
No.
Um, do you have a good April Fool's prank that you play on somebody?
No, but because for me, my birthday is the day after April Fool's, and
Mhm.
I'm always on my defense. My defenses are up on April Fool's because it's so close to my birthday that people try to finagle pranks into things. So I'm basically just being vigilant on April 1st all the time. I don't have the time to play jokes, unfortunately. Um, what about you? Are you a prankster?
Like kind of
You
like
seem like you're
mildly.
mischievous.
I need to just verify in the chat, Third Eye Portal, are you coming to the show? Because I will still buy your 2 tickets. If not, I will have a new question to throw it out here. So just verify. No, I'm not like like I love the idea of like a good prank. I'm not really that calculated. I'm more of a troll, and like I do small annoying things to people.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think of like if I've done any good pranks.
I feel
I
like
get
April Fool's Day is hard because it has to be like a, it has to be like a, it has to have more showmanship. I feel like when
yeah.
people just like bullshit you and you're like, oh, what? That sucks. And then they're
Mhm.
like, oh, April Fool's Day. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, convincing me that somebody smashed my windshield and then saying April Fool's is not really a prank, you know? It needs to be like involved.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
think.
mean, like, like we've gone down the road where like a lot of pranks now are like bordering sexual assault,
Yeah.
and yeah, like, oh, we're gonna put something in this dude's ass when he's sleeping. That's April Fool's. It's like, no, that's not
Yeah.
really.
That's so not funny.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. I mean, it's funny to read about, but not a
Right.
fan. Um, but I love when like businesses get involved on April Fools, and the reason why I'm bringing the story up is because pranks gone wrong. Man acts on Takayoki store's April Fool's post, tattoos logo on forehead. A local store named Taragis has stirred controversy on Facebook after posts on an April Fool's Day challenge, sparking debates about responsibility, cultural awareness, and the perils of online pranks. Targis, I don't know if it's how you say it, whose social media presence revolves around trend jacking as well as social media stunts and challenges, boldly captioned a post. Can you do a challenge for 100K and whatever this, it might be pesos, it might be Philippines, entailed a hefty reward for anyone daring enough to tattoo the logo on their body. The allure of quick cash drew attention, but the aftermath revealed more profound consequences. So this dude gets the fucking tattoo right on his forehead.
Dude.
The
Yeah,
cash.
he went in, bro. That's. I'm looking at this picture and it's fully covering his forehead. It's not even
Yeah.
logo, it's like a sign. It's like a big old thing. That's pretty brutal, man.
I mean, yeah, it is Philippines. It is the Philippines,
It
and
looks
like,
like Philippines to me.
yeah, because people are online saying like, dude, that's so fucked up. How can you do it? And then people are also saying like, yo, that's on this guy. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can't tattoo your forehead with something. Clearly, this is a joke. It says April
Mhm.
Fool's at the bottom. I mean, he doesn't know. Maybe they don't celebrate that in the Philippines. I don't really know what the rules are, but I feel like this Instagram post is not legally binding. You know?
yeah. I'm gonna do this because Tony said like Third Eye Portal said he might not be able to go to the show. If you can go to the show Saturday at the Pasadena Ice House, and I don't expect anyone to win, but I'll make this
Never
challenging.
know.
You never know. We talked about. I'm not going to tell you the year. Night 2 of Coachella. We talked about it. Who headlined that show? Do you remember that already, Victor? Because you read it.
Night 2. Well,
We
I
talked
read
about,
off a couple of them.
but you said All right, let's do night 1. Let's do night 1.
Oh,
In
yeah,
night
yeah.
1 of this very specific year of Coachella, we threw it back to this year, and I said, Victor, let's look up Coachella.
Yes.
And he read off the lineup for night 1, and he said this person was the headliner for night 1. If you know who that headliner is, that means he listened, and I'll give you the 2 tickets. We got to be able to show up.
All right. That's a good
Otherwise,
one.
um,
That's memorable,
but
too.
like,
That's a
yeah,
specific, like, yeah.
that's a very specific one. But like, the whole thing of like, it gets a little it gets a little like muddy here because it's the Philippines, and so when you throw out this huge number, it's like, yo, I'm down bad, and this tattoo I can get for like essentially will translate over to $8 US dollars, will get me a shit ton of money, and I'll do it. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man.
Dude,
That
I
gets
think
a
if
little
you did
tougher.
that here, if you said, I'll give you $100,000 to
Oh
tattoo
yeah.
something on your forehead, oh my God, a bunch of people would do it.
Hmm.
Because it's like, they don't care.
People legally changed their name to Subway when they were saying that they'd give them free Subway for life.
You think that's worth it?
No, because Subway's not that great.
What if it was Jersey Mike's? You gotta change your
So
name to Mike.
I'd be, would I be Mark Jersey Mike's Lee
You would be
or like,
Jersey Mike's Lee.
huh?
Your first name
Maybe.
is Jersey. You could go by Mike to have free
I would-
sandwiches.
It's kind of a cop out. But like if there was a place I would tattoo for free food for life, it'd be Tommy's.
Dude,
LA staple
that's
Tommy's.
such a bad choice. Oh my god, you're gonna regret that after like 3 weeks, dude. There's
Dude,
no way.
Well, it doesn't mean I have to eat there every day, but I have a lifetime supply, so I can show up anytime I want and get that Tommy's. Like,
Why would you not pick Chipotle? You eat Chipotle every fucking day, dude.
but I don't like Chipotle. I will tolerate Chipotle for the fact that I can control what goes in the bowl.
Yeah. I just feel like Tommy's, like, I love Tommy's, but I only will go there like once every 3 months. Like, I can't go to Tommy's too often.
Dude, your boy's got
takes
an
a
iron
toll.
stomach. Not me.
Damn, you're a
Iron
champ.
stomach, bro. Iron fucking stomach.
I used to be that way, and then I had a muffin last night and some cereal. I shit you not. I had a muffin and some cereal last night, and I woke up with heartburn. I'm like, I'm dying. Like, I'm just old now. I used to do whatever I want.
A brand muffin just did you up.
I used to eat like hot Cheetos and orange
Mm.
juice like at 12 o'clock at night playing games, and I would go to bed and be fine. And now muffins are taking me out in the night. So it's just like, it's crazy.
Well, along the lines of April Fools, when was the last time you've been pantsed? Not I'm talking about like sexual, like someone took out your pants. I'm talking about like someone pantsed you.
It has been years. Probably since like high school. I remember in high school in PE, we would just have, you were just wearing like basketball shorts. So that was like freaking pantsing nonstop out there, dude. And getting tabletopped too. You ever get tabletopped?
I don't. What's tabletop?
Somebody crouches behind you like on 4, and then the person in front of you pushes you. And so you fall back, and there's somebody behind your legs, and you just eat shit
Yeah.
every time. We used to do that in junior high quite a bit.
On concrete or only on the field?
Anywhere. And
Oh,
then,
really?
And then somebody got seriously injured, and we had to stop because
What's seriously injured?
it's actually my friend Eric Chi. This is his story. Somebody had a Snapple bottle, and they like chucked it in the air out there in the PE like handball area, and it fell and it broke on the ground. And he fell on after he got tabletop, and it cut his wrist like halfway through. And I never get it. I was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And he just grabbed his wrist and he just started running to the nurse, dude. And he was gone. He was gone. And it was bad though. He cut himself like they said it missed his artery by like I don't know,
Really?
a centimeter or something. He almost
So-
died,
Someone must have been thinking like he's like listen to fucking Linkin Park cutting, dude.
dude. Yeah, he has a bit of a I think he has like a scar for it now. But it's just crazy because like my best friend could have died from some dude pushing him over like a prank. That's how that shit goes wrong, man. The Unabomber shit. Like
Yeah.
this dude could have killed some kid. That would have been on the news, and everybody would have been hearing about it. You know what I mean? It's like that is traumatizing. Anyway,
But see, that's your dumbass's fault for doing it on concrete. You're supposed to do it on the field or in a gym.
yeah, but then you're like, nah, fuck that guy, dude. Let's knock him
Yeah.
over on the asphalt. And it's like, how can you resist? Like, I get it.
I remember in middle school, I pant somebody, and I was obviously I'm from the back, so I don't know what's going on. I got his underwear too, and I felt so fucking
Oh,
bad after, dude.
dude,
I
that's
felt so bad. I pantsed him, and his underwear came down with the shorts.
Good thing you're
Uh,
looking the other way though, so you just got ass, huh? You're behind him.
Yeah.
Because
Uh-huh.
his little dong would have flapped out, dude, if you got both, on the front side. Rough.
In and Out. Change your name to In and Out for free In and Out for life. All
In
right.
and Out Jimenez. That's not that
Mm-hmm.
bad. It kind of has a ring to it.
That's like that's like the Gen Z version of Gaston, dude.
In and Out. You can make it like a weird,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pantsing someone. Like it feels like really bad. At some point I was to defend the pantsing.
Yeah.
I'd pull up my shorts high enough, and then if I was feeling funny at the same time, I would take the drawstring and pull it over my head. Excuse me, and then I would just like
Like
wear it around like Flava Flav.
Why did people wear? Were you a 2 basketball shorts person? Was it anti-pants defense systems, or why were people wearing 2 basketball shorts? Do we know?
No, I don't. I think it was just to be cool, dude. And sag. It was the sag, right?
It was to sag, but to retain your ass coverage.
Yeah.
I never did I never did two pairs of anything. I just wear one pair of underwear and pants. Or
Yeah.
shorts.
Well, I never wanted to be pants because in middle school I was wearing tidy whities.
That's tough.
I didn't like. My
I was
mom
wearing
wouldn't wear.
boxers, but I had glasses, so it's like they balanced out.
My
you know.
mom wouldn't let me wear boxers. I don't know why.
She didn't want you going crazy out there in the streets, dude. Once you start wearing boxers, you start getting into trouble. You know?
Which like it just pisses me off because like this whole time there were boxer briefs. This whole time. I didn't really realize that until like my mid-20s. I'm like, "Oh my God, there's when I finally replaced my tidy whities."
Boxer briefs are the best for that slot. You know, that underwear, that's the best.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get better. I have some boxers and I can wear them for like a couple hours and I'm like, this is a lesser experience.
Do you have a pair of underwear that's just like run through?
I've been recently removing them, but I've had some boxer briefs that are literally like they don't have holes in them, but just
Yeah.
from wearing them for so long, like the material is like sheer. It's like on the inside of the thigh, it's like see through. It's weird.
Yeah. Dude, I had underwear I was wearing for a long time. It was essentially a slot for my balls to come out. Like, you know, in the lunar eclipse video, the appear like the solar eclipse, where
Yeah.
it was like someone put their balls over there. Essentially, like my underwear had a hole for me to rest my balls in. That's how like there was no thread. Like it was barely hanging on by a thread. Like no pun intended.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in my mid-20s and I hung out with some chick and I was like, "There's no way I'm getting anything tonight."
I'll just wear my
And
underwear with a ball.
I'll just wear, yeah. And I was in for a surprise when I pulled out and I was like, she's like, "Is that your underwear?" I'm like, I didn't know that we're gonna get to this point.
Dude, guys be doing that. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get any. It's
Yeah.
fine. You know, I'll wear
I-
the skid mark underwear. Oh no.
Yeah, and I
Did you get any after all though, or was that enough to
yeah,
break the
like,
momentum?
yeah, we powered through. You know,
Fuck
like,
yeah.
yeah, you're
So it
Mr.
didn't
Funny Guy
matter
over here.
anyway. It's fine. Now they're good luck.
Well, I mean, yeah, and now I've shrined them. Like, you know,
Yeah, it's like, those are legendary.
they're hanging over my wall next to my LeBron shrine. So,
Good for you, man.
hey,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
You know, sometimes I'll come across these underwear, or I'm wearing socks right now that have a big ass hole in them, and I'm like, why
Yeah.
am I doing this? I'm 32. Like, I can just buy more. You know, every once in a while that'll just click for me, and I'm like, oh shit, I can just go to
Yeah.
the store and just buy like 20 pairs of underwear, and I'll be so happy
Yeah,
because I have all new ones. You know,
it's a come up, dude.
yeah, and then like your life is better after that. Nah, you gotta go.
See, now your pussy's in the way.
I always try to get her on camera acting like a little crazy.
Oh,
ass, but
look at that. She doesn't want to be on camera. That's so sweet.
she's like invisible to the camera. It's weird.
Well, my dude, I think that's a good place to end.
I think so.
Where can they find us?
You guys, Weird to Live and Talk in LA. You can find us live on Twitch and YouTube every Wednesday at 7:30. But you can also give us a follow on Instagram. So check us out, guys.
Oh man, yeah, my underwear were just a ball slot, dude. I wish I didn't throw them away. Like, quite honestly.
It's too bad. You can wear them tonight, dude.
Saturday, 5 p.m. at the Pasadena Ice House. I'll be there. Victor, I think you'll be there.
I think so.
We'll do podcast pictures. We'll force. You know what? We'll force you to take pictures with us.
Your
You're like, come
favorite
on,
thing,
man.
guys.
Yeah, your favorite. You want a picture with us? Come on, let's do it, and we'll take a picture. And hey, I'll see you there. And until next week, guys. Peace.
See you guys.